All right, welcome back to the Stronghold Podcast, where we explore capability and truth. I'm your host, Dave Barton, and today in episode 29, At What Cost, we're going to dive deep into some meaning of life level stuff that I've been working through and still am. This one's coming from deep inside my own healing journey, the quiet voice of my creator, and some real soul excavation. I've been asking big questions about how I show up, the life I want to live, the man I want to be, and what I'm still carrying from childhood that no longer serves me. This journey has required bravery and not leaving things be any longer. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." So let's get into it. As part of this healing, I've been reflecting on three things: what I want to keep, what I want to lay down, and what I want to create going forward. Some of this clarity is coming quickly. Some of it is coming slowly. And some of it feels like it's being blocked by wounds that are buried really deep. One lens that I'm using to help me see through this fog is a question. That question is, at what cost? Lately, I've been in deep conversations with friends and peers, many of whom are wrestling with that same question. They show up to work day after day, not for purpose, not for joy, but because money requires it. The exchange is life for $1. I'm reminded of the verse, "What do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul?" Some of these folks work in systems that they don't believe in, industries full of deception. Others are just trying to figure out the math on when they can retire. Meanwhile, the people they work for have no such worries. They're wealthy. And those people keep asking more in that exchange for the dollar. Now, I'm not trying to preach to them because I've learned something powerful lately. And that's that people don't need to be saved or rescued. People need knowledge of their own power and how to access it. I was given a truth recently that my own soul has been weighing in heavily with my destiny. I've felt deep rejection and confusion. My soul itself is rejecting myself because it is out of alignment with what it wants. My soul is ready for the human experience. So what would it mean to lose my own soul? Is that what is at risk? Is that even possible? I don't know, but I know the truth is that my soul is trying to guide me in this moment. So going forward, freed from the need to rescue my friends, my loved ones, I just get to be present. I get to converse. Like with a doctor friend recently, frustrated by the medical system. When we discuss ideas like him going to a concierge practice and then donating his skills to law enforcement care, I see his eyes light up. His soul steps forward. His voice gets louder, and purpose finds him again. You see, our voice pushes energy into the universe, creates channels for that energy, and that energy can return to us. This made me reflect again At what cost? You see, when I was a young dad, I made a vow to be present. I told my wife, I won't miss my boys growing up. And so I made sacrifices. I walked away from promotions, from many a path that others thought I should take. Why? Because the cost was too high. Now, my sons are in their 20s. They love us, they respect us, and they want to be with us. That trade, that sacrifice, it was worth everything. Now, moving forward, I'm diving into wounds of the past, of my childhood. Let the little children come to me, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children. Matthew 19:14. I've been going back, revisiting my childhood, the little me, the dreams I once had. What did I know back then that I've since forgotten? That the world has made me forget. And that's been tough. Been tough to unearth that. It's been tough to go back to that point of my life. Feels like it's blocked. The Norse concept of Orlog has helped me with that. It's like a personal cosmic law. What your soul came here with. And lately I've been focused also on the rune Wunjo. Wunjo speaks of joy and fulfillment, not just from success, but also from hurt. The wounds. The wounds carry teachings, but we have to go back and get them. We have to be brave. So when I ask, at what cost? Now, that question is a barometer for my path forward. This podcast is one expression of that path. It's where I seek and share truth. It's also where I confront what I won't tolerate anymore. The COVID years stripped a lot of illusions and programs away from my life, from my eyes, from my mind. I saw the liars, the tyrants, and those who serve evil, and I made a decision. Anything that costs me truth, I won't pay. I want truth. I demand it for myself, and I expect it in the people around me. That's non-negotiable. Professionally, that's narrowed my search. I'm not chasing a big job. I'm looking for a mission. Something small, precise, true. And except for this podcast, I'm not explaining my philosophy. I'm embodying it. In my family, we're anchored in truth. The good, the bad, and the ugly. My close friend circle, it's reshaping. Because I struggle to be around low vibration people that are stuck in lies and compromise. This doesn't mean that I don't love them. Quite the opposite. I often see their true value more clearly than they do. But truth is now the filter, and anything that doesn't pass through it, I'm not carrying it forward. This is a work in progress, and I believe it will be until my last breath. But I'm going to be brave. And I'm going to live with intention. And those intentions, what I wake up fighting for, is freedom. Freedom in every sense of the word. Freedom in my life. Freedom in my speech. Freedom from the programs the world tried to install. Freedom for my family and loved ones. And above all, the freedom found in my Creator. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." 2 Corinthians 3:17 says, "Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom." So I'm going to follow that. I'm going to be brave. I'm willing to work for that kind of freedom, to keep asking, at what cost? So that's the episode. Thank you for being here, for listening, for walking this road with me, and daring to look inward with bravery. If there was something in today's episode that stirred something in you, share it. Start a conversation. And if you're willing, ask yourself, at what cost? Until next time, keep exploring capability, keep walking in truth, and as always, thank you for listening into the Stronghold Podcast.